What's up with it? What's up with it?
In the building, man. Blowing weed. Conversation.
For all the onlookers who haven't tapped in yet, go ahead, like, share this video, let it spread a little bit more.
Subscribe.
Yes, sir. We're waiting for a few of y'all to go ahead and file in while we kind of get back together. How was y'all holidays, man?
Yeah, I ain't celebrate the holidays.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I wasn't doing shit.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing shit.
How was your holiday? Oh yeah, off to the side we got if you want to introduce yourself, we got
Zeus over here. Can't see me on the sideline.
so yeah, Zeus gonna be popping in every
Yeah,
every
he
now
right
and
there.
again.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna add a few members every now and again to this little thing of ours. Again, we just here to shoot the shit, laugh and joke a little bit. It's been a whole lot of funny things going on in the last few weeks. Again, like, share, spread this live around real quick, man, so we can get to the meat and potatoes of this whole little thing. Anybody been what you been following, Zeus? Zeus, what you been following? What you been seeing? What made you laugh in the last few days?
It's just funny seeing, people stepping away from the music world and just, doing their own screen thing. I like the Blueface and we seeing a lot of him lately in the tabloids and shit.
He been getting
He's
his
always
ass.
in the damn job.
He been getting his ass beat by that girl lately.
Mm-hmm.
He got hit in the head with a Hennessy bottle here a few hours ago.
Shoot, I seen
A
a
couple hours ago.
I seen a clip. He knocked the daddy out.
I seen him knock the daddy out. You know that's old though, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
old.
It's old, but the episode just came out.
I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah, he got his get back. His dad socked him. At least he tried to, or something like that. And then he had to. People been putting the voices behind it and all of that. That's been the funny part for me, man. Me personally, I had an ironic time. This is right here. This is about to be a little bit of twist. This gonna be twisted. What I'm about to say. So you got Watch Homie Quan. If anybody is familiar with Watch Homie Quan is a South Central comedian out of Watch, California. Very funny if you ask me. He's known for his shorts and his minute-long clips. If you know anything about Watch Homie Quan, he has a brother named What's Up Mickey. What's Up Mickey is a recording artist. I think I seen him with a song with OT Genesis. I want to say Put That on Crip, but I'm not sure if that was him. I know Jay Stone is in that one. But all the while, some very, very devious, nasty, and dirty things end up coming out about the kid, man. So he has an OnlyFans that went up, and come to find out, he was on that boy with a boy. trans demand. Man.
Let him do his thing.
So the whole industry right now, they kind of going at him a little bit, saying stuff like, actually, this is about to catapult your career to another height, actually, because the way the industry's set up, that's the type of stuff that they accept. And I had to sit back and think about it for a hot second, like, damn.
You watch the Lions game?
It is. No, but yeah, no, this is way, I don't know. This is the truth though. Like, people accept gay to the point to where, like, once you end up doing something like that, the doors open up for you. I didn't know anything about Watch Homie Quan except for he did a couple songs with I know I'm not Watch Homie Quan, but What's Up Mickey. I didn't know much about him, but he is in a couple of his skits. He is partially funny, Well, I just thought that was ironic right there.
Yeah. It's kind of wild.
But yeah, back to your comment about the Lions.
Yeah, you see Lions, bro? They're out there looking like they can beat a varsity high school team. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Shout out to the Lions, man. Is Steve Harbaugh coming back to coach the Lions? He had a job interview today, too. Yeah, that's crazy. But he's supposed to be coaching Michigan. I don't know. I guess he's gonna be the 3 play.
Hold on. NBA YoungBoy's girlfriend secretly married in Utah. Is she married to NBA YoungBoy? Or is she just married in Utah?
I think he off the market. I think NBA YoungBoy is a married man now.
Hey, that's a step in the right direction if that's your lane.
NBA young man.
NBA young man.
Yeah. NBA young man.
Hey, it's time for button ups and all of that now. You a grown man, B.
He
No,
married
nothing
Shalon?
like that. Nah, this says Jaslyn.
Oh, okay.
Well, why would he marry Shalon?
Could you start talking to Jay-Z?
Oh, because he grown. Because he grown now. He on his,
Oh.
he on his grown man thing.
Yeah, man. What's up with these chicks? I don't know, man. Do you miss the days when chicks used to rap with, like, intricate lyrics?
Yeah. But I'm also amused by what's going on now.
I want to be enlightened. I don't want to be amused. I miss the days when it was like, you know what I'm saying? Where you can learn something from the MC.
I like the UNITYs, but I also like the Cardi B's.
I didn't say I like UNIT word. But
That's enlightenment.
yeah, I ain't say, yeah. Yeah. But I'm talking about like, even like a Mia X. You know what I'm saying? Somebody get you hip to what's going on around you in your environment. You know, I can't really.
I wasn't mad at Mia X. Mia X out
You know
there.
what I'm saying?
Shout out to Mia X right there, out right now, man. She's out there moving and shaking with her food business and all that.
Yeah, man.
Well,
And
yeah,
I don't know.
we
We
don't
don't
see
about
them
it
times no more.
because Gangsta Boo passed away, and I was just like, because Gangsta Boo, that was my favorite.
That was your
I had
favorite?
3-6. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, so I just kind of thought about like,
They found her passed away, slumped on her porch, man.
that's crazy. That's wild.
I'd have never.
I don't know, like the culture of hip hop is just ridiculous. It went from knowledge to like users now, like user era. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
I don't know what to say. That's the thing right there is somebody out of her era and time I would have never have expected for her to be one of the ones who.
I mean, I expect it from them because they was on coke and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of them, you know, DJ Paul, Juicy J, you know, them niggas is
I didn't know
party
that.
animals. You know
I knew it was. I didn't know to what extent. You know, I thought it was just entertainment. To be honest with you, like, you know what I'm saying. I didn't think the club was getting tore up all the time.
That's the thing, though. I just feel like it's just accepted now versus it being a thing because of the fact.
It's junkie music.
Yeah.
Big junkies.
You know what I'm saying? You had gangster rap, you had trap, now you got junkie rap. It's junkie music.
Junkie rap.
Junkie music. You know what I'm saying?
Junkie rap. It is junkie rap. It's the junkie rap's turn. Like, who would have thought?
Man, I don't know. But speaking of women with the cameras on them, you was talking about Blueface and his girlfriend Krishan, and I think people think that's an act.
I think it's half and half.
You think it's half and half?
I think
you
them
think they
niggas-
trolling.
Yeah, I think they be boning and be like, baby, I got a good idea.
Yeah, like,
And then we see it manifest the next day.
I feel like in some point they take what goes on in like real life and then just like let's turn it up.
Yeah.
Turn it up for the camera.
Yeah, I don't know though, man, because they be, man. Lord have mercy. If that,
The Henny
what
Bottle-
are they promoting? Domestic violence?
Yeah, of course. That's exactly what they
Drama.
promoting.
The drama sales.
So they like loving hip hop without actually going on TV.
You don't got exactly. Why go on Love and Hip Hop when you can make it alone? Right.
My,
Why-
my
Yeah.
favorite dysfunctional couple? That's crazy. I don't want to know.
Yeah, I think like 10 years ago in the public eye, it was two from Jersey Shore. It was Ronnie and that one other female. Dang, I forgot her name. But that was the favorite genre couple to watch on TV at the
Man,
time
fuck.
too.
Oh, I don't want to watch no drama.
That's
don't
what's
watch no
selling.
drama. I don't give a fuck what's selling.
Hey,
Sometimes you gotta be a real motherfucking person.
right, and
You know
these
what I'm
real
saying?
women out here want to
Yeah.
see murderous TV shows that they can watch in the
I
middle
don't-
of the night, and they
But
want to see
it's the
niggas get swung
it's the
on.
responsibility of adults. It's the responsibility of adults to just not allow everything though. That's the problem. Motherfuckers got too much of a carefree lifestyle because these motherfucking adults are carefree.
But that's what's gonna keep on getting watched. It's gonna be high
It ain't
volumes.
about what's getting watched. It's about what's getting spread. What kind of culture is getting spread?
Right, but what I'm saying is,
You
what do you call them? The all of the real worlds and that type of. That's the thing nowadays. Everybody want to see what's actually going on. They want to see if you gonna get an attitude with it for real, or if you lying about how you actually react to this chick. You know what I'm saying? Or guy. On a late night when it's time to go to bed, before girls go to bed, the highest thing that's watched
That's
is
why people don't have shit.
But the
People
highest
that
thing,
watch that shit be inner city black motherfuckers.
yeah, no, the highest
That
rates
don't
out-
have
that-
shit.
That don't make
You
sense.
get what I'm saying?
That don't make sense.
No,
The highest
no.
thing that's being watched is that by everybody and the little crime things.
It's a lot of
Girls-
it's a lot of not
girls-
black people that ain't got shit.
Girls
either.
like watching that, and they girls and guys who like watching it too be into that real world stuff. I can't. That's the schematics, baby.
I ain't gonna lie, like
I can't change
I
it.
watch Married to Medicine, and sometimes they get messy, but I ain't watching no motherfucking Love and Hip Hop, Real Housewives, or nothing. I ain't watching the Fellas Club.
I ain't watching that.
None of
I can't
shit,
bring myself to
man.
watch that, man.
I'm not watching that shit, dog. Because that's the shit they put on that motherfucker is programming. It ain't no shit that's gonna benefit you as a person. You
When
gonna
the-
be on that motherfucker just looking like
The thing I really didn't like to see, man, was how they tried to pin. I think it was like 2 seasons ago. Well, I know it was like 2 years ago when they tried to pin Joe Budden and Votto against each other with a girl. They tried to make Votto look like a woman beater and all that kind of thing, and it was just like I could just tell it was
But
fake.
the crazy shit in like 2023, nobody give a fuck about them two niggas.
No, I'm talking about the fact that since it was like that Real Housewives thing, like you said, they pushing programs.
No, I'm just saying niggas be chasing clout for the moment. They be wanting to get the trend going because.
I don't even know if
They
it was
got
that.
nothing else
I think
going.
it was just more or less like Jay. I think.
So you
Joe
don't think that
Budden's-
was real, but
I think that
you
Joe
think
Budden's
that-
career was popping off real crazy to where it was all right. We know that Joe Budden podcast is in the house. That's one thing I could tell that show was reflecting off of that. And then Votto,
Joe Budden look like a fucking crackhead in Ann Arbor.
I don't know, but I know he got one of the biggest. He
That
got one of the
nigga
biggest
like
podcasts.
a
though.
skinny ass comment. It's like nigga like a malnourished.
But the nigga bigger than Common.
Huh?
He bigger than Common.
Fuck out of here. He said he bigger than comment. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, we here to make it all fun,
He
but
ain't
in
fucking
actuality, he's bigger than
No,
Common.
in the podcasting arena, think of it.
And in all actuality, one, he's more of a known artist now, and also two, he's actually
Common-
physically bigger than
Common
Common.
been a known artist since 1990.
Ain't nobody checking for Common ass no more, man. That shit is uncommon now. Ain't nobody looking for Common, man.
This motherfucking Joe Budden kicking off red-headed white people off his show and well-dressed black people. Because he want to be the only motherfucker look like he shop at the thrift store. Fuck about Joe Budden. That nigga had one song.
He'll tell you that. That's the irony of him being bigger than Common right
One
now.
fucking song. He not bigger than Common. How the fuck, are you serious?
Yeah, he bigger than Common. Nobody's talking about Common right now.
We ain't talking about Common right now.
Right, and because you brought him up next to Joe Budden. You
When
said he
the
looked like a crack-headed Common, and he actually really does look like a
Right.
crack-headed
He
Common.
like somebody
But the
drunk.
crack-headed Common is winning versus Common. Let's keep it real. Everybody's like,
Joe Budden
nobody,
is not more known
people
than
are more or
Common,
less
dog.
like,
You hear
what
you
does Joe
saying?
Budden think about hip-hop today than
Nobody
Common?
give a fuck what Joe Budden think.
What do you mean? He's one of the biggest podcaster anchors in the world.
He a gossiper. He's a gossiper.
Ain't that what podcasting is?
Sometimes we be chiming in some shit that's trying to save the youth.
Man,
Joe
we
Budden
doing
on
the
that
same
motherfucker.
shit.
Joe Budden be on there wearing pink slacks.
We doing the same shit, man. We doing the same shit. Sometimes
No,
we
the
talk
fuck
about
we
dope
not.
shit. Sometimes we talk
No,
about
the
things
fuck
that don't
we
matter.
not do, nah.
Like right now, we talking about Joe Budden and Common. They don't matter.
Common matter, dog. Joe Budden ain't shit.
Joe Budden and Common lies
Motherfucker
matter.
don't- Joe
No, I'm
Budden look
talking
like
shit, man.
he look like Pharrell dad.
Speaking of Joe Budden, though, man, I just seen him with a baddie.
No, shout out to Joe Budden, man. He is the podcast guy. You know what I'm saying? But that motherfucker look like a crackhead and all. You give a fuck what you talking about. He
I
like
just
he at the
saw-
hash bash right now waiting on it to happen.
Joe Budden looks like. Oh, here it is, right here. Joe Budden looks like the rich soccer dad with a bad girlfriend. Look at this, man. You gotta love it. See this shit. Can y'all see that shit? I saw it on IG.
He
Yeah,
like
there
a
we go.
soccer mom.
Look at
What you
that.
talking about?
She definitely. What do y'all think? Y'all think she's made up?
Look at him.
She
man.
definitely is hella thick in all the right places.
Joe Budden look like a fucking fool.
He out there dressed like a panther
He
or
look like a tourist at home.
a tourist.
What are you talking about, man? I can't believe, man. All right, man. But, man, what y'all think about that Michigan game, though, man? We ain't really talked about them guys since.
I think they got tore out the frame real quick.
Get the fuck out of here. They ain't getting tore out. They lost by 6.
I'm
What
talking
you saying?
shit.
They played a hell of a game, man.
I'm proud of Michigan this
They
season.
had
Man.
3 people on the team and then a whole bunch of bodies.
I'm proud of. I'm
They
definitely
played
very.
a hell of a game in the second half.
Yeah, they. I'm proud of them this season, man. Definitely.
What about the Lions? Niggas was cheering for the Lions knowing they weren't going to the playoffs. Like,
Because,
you gotta be a really terrible team with low standards for motherfuckers to be like, you know what? They ain't going to the playoffs, but they had a hell of a season.
But they had a hell of a season.
Well, fuck. They Hall of Famers in Detroit.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy, man. That's
I don't even know what to say about the Detroit team. Like when was the last time they really won anything memorable?
I think 57 or 52. Is that when they won the championship?
57 to 52.
Yeah.
In the
So it
last.
was only like 50 years ago.
Yeah, man. So
No, 70. I'm tripping. 70 years ago.
70 years ago, I wasn't alive. So it's safe to say
Oh,
they ain't gonna get no wins in this castle in none of my lifetimes.
Man, the motherfuckers the worst football team in the history of football. Like, on any level.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it's crazy too because when I see a Lions,
Us in Cleveland.
yeah, the
Man,
Cleveland
we
Browns,
worse than Cleveland.
Cleveland Browns, the dog pound home.
We worse than Cleveland.
Nah.
I think, is Cleveland in the playoffs?
Cleveland
Because we ain't. You know what I'm saying? We not in the playoffs. I can't believe motherfuckers was excited to not go nowhere last night. Like, hell yeah, we won. Good season.
No hope.
Man,
Shit.
you see the Pistons though? They
No.
won 4 games so far.
4 games so far?
4 games.
How many games they played?
Shit, 4 times. Shit, 4. No, they put 4 times 8. They about 24 games in.
Oh,
Dog, them boys get killed, man. You talking about the fucking.
I'm going ahead and take this jacket off.
Wearing that bitch like them motherfuckers is killing. Yeah, man. So I don't know, man. We gotta get our sports game, but the women's basketball team at U of M, I think, is like 13-1.
13-1. Shout out to them,
You know what
man.
I'm saying?
That's
They
what I'm
doing
talking
their thing.
about,
So
man.
we got one team in the whole state
Yeah.
killing everything. But
Shout out to them.
I do want to see U of M next year. I think we got a good squad.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna get the young quarterback some receivers. I don't want no tight ends. I don't Michigan good for getting some tall ass slow niggas. they can catch well. So I don't want to see that no more. Tired of seeing that.
I don't even understand the program.
I don't know how we ain't get my man from Ohio State that just left Ohio State.
Where do you go?
I think he went on to USC. Yeah, I think he went on to USC.
You probably don't want to be in this conference no more.
Marvin Harris Jr.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? This the conference to be? USC is finna be in this conference. What the fuck are you talking about?
What's the UFC?
Not UFC. What are you talking about?
UFC.
Man.
Speaking of,
Yeah, what's up with my man that beat up his whole family? Or whatever happened.
oh dog, you know he just won last night too.
He
He
won?
beat the brakes off of.
You can beat the whole family up, shit.
He said he beat a whole
That was
family.
a statement before
You
going
beat
to
the
the
whole
match.
fucking
Dog.
family up, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. How you beat a family up and then now he fighting?
Think about the.
No, that was his. He been a fighter.
No, I'm saying like,
Just to understand, think about it as his opponent. Right before you enter the fight, this nigga just beat up his whole family.
What do you say to him? What do you say?
You better
to
hope
him?
you can beat the family up too. Shit.
You know what I had to do to get here? I had to beat my whole family.
Family up. The fuck?
And that is not funny at all, but damn it is.
Was he black?
Yeah.
Damn. It's always a nigga beating on their family.
Javante Davis.
Like what the? That ain't funny neither. But dog, it ain't never. White people beat on their family, but they be having money. It be broke ass niggas. beat on
Javante
their
Davis
family,
knocks
bro.
out Riley Romero
Yeah, that's
with
Tom
a devastating left hand.
He beat on his family,
Yeah, he had a domestic violence case beforehand.
and they still let him fight.
He actually showed some of the proof that one, it was egged on, and that some of it was.
Yeah, it was egged on.
Yeah, meaning like
what?
meaning like, and I'm not taking up for him. I'm only talking about the proof he brought to the table to where to say that he kind of like the girl kind of like a push and pull kind of thing. Like she pushed it and he pushed. She pulled.
He a
pushed
UFC
back.
fighter though.
I don't think there's no real excuse for it. I'm only saying that it wasn't just like blatant. You know what I'm saying? It didn't just happen out of nowhere.
It usually don't happen out of nowhere.
Prayers to his wife and family because they all seen some devastating shit before Romero did.
What you mean?
They all got their ass whooped. Sorry. Damn.
That's crazy.
Oh,
but,
there's no
yeah.
those bars over here,
Oh,
man.
that's
We do
wild.
not condone any of that type of bullshit.
Nobody
We
was
only-
calling the police during the
I
fight.
think the kids called the police.
God damn.
I think the kids
That's
the kids
crazy,
called the
man.
police.
Yeah, but I can't believe that they still let him fight.
I can.
How?
This is the world we live in. I think the standards and morals are all gone. And again, what hyped up the fight was the fact that he had a domestic violence
And
case.
black? I can't believe they let a black man that beat up his whole
Another
family
black
fight.
man caught up in the mix.
That's
Mixing up my bitch and a nigga. Let me stop.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Motherfucker, man.
you didn't.
But you know, like that's what I was asking you about Blueface and Krishan.
Yeah,
Like they seem like they promote domestic violence.
it definitely do.
So
and that's the reason
what
why I
the
think they
fuck-
kept him on the card.
Because do you think it's an agenda to push domestic violence?
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out
I
of here.
definitely do.
Yeah.
I think it
You
is.
think so?
Yeah.
Why not? I want to tell you the exact reason why.
Why?
Because of the fact that they still pushing the propaganda for, it goes along with where our kids watch the little, I ain't gonna say the
The ticklish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's all part of that. You see more men go at it with females, deteriorate.
So are they trying to collect proof of toxic masculinity?
Yep.
You think?
I think they're doing that, and also too, they want to break up the black.
But
They want to break up the black households with showing
but you
evidence.
can't. That ain't
and
got
display.
nothing to do with that's one individual dude that's not being held accountable.
But it's
for what he
easily
did.
marketed to show as more than
Fuck
one.
marketing. Y'all keep talking about marketing and what's gonna sell.
Nigga, that's the shit that sells.
I don't give fuck what
If
sells.
Javante Davis was the only black man to beat on his wife for
I
the
don't-
whole
listen,
year,
I
guess
don't-
what they gonna do? They gonna use Javante Davis to keep pushing the agenda that all black men beat their girls.
But nah, they whole situation
Man.
though. Just them.
What
They
the
situation
fuck
though.
are
Is some
y'all-
crazy
what?
shit. Cause ain't nobody talking about when Girlie beat up his mama and his sister.
I know. She
And
put the
then-
brake, stole his car, all of that. They stole his car, had a couple of pies, a couple of guns in that bitch. How the fuck? Matter of fact, didn't she have a? It was dope
So
in
the
the
whole
car.
shit,
How
the
is
whole
she free?
shit dysfunctional. The whole
Yeah.
shit. So that's what that don't mean that it's right though.
No, we ain't said that.
But for the viewers, it's entertaining.
That shit is it's entertaining to somebody get killed, and then it's well somebody should have been talking to him. Nigga, talk to him now.
Man.
Arrest motherfuckers now so that shit don't continue
It's
to
gonna
go.
go
You
on
gotta.
to the next one after that. Just like they keep
Man,
making
that
up
shit
more
boring.
and more reality TV shows. Matter of fact, the radio show is non-existent because there's more.
What? I listen to radio every morning.
Right, but more people look
Every
at,
morning,
More
faithfully.
people look at podcasts and they look at radios anymore, unless that radio station is a grandfathered in radio station that everybody knows.
Then why do
likes, and loves.
Charlemagne still work at the radio station?
Charlemagne is the king of podcasts, Loki. He the godfather of podcasts.
No, the fuck he not.
Come on, man. He put so many people on.
That don't mean shit. The fuck is you talking about, man? You can't
God,
that little shit don't impress me, man. You put 6 people on, man.
Charlamagne the God put on a lot of people with this whole podcast thing.
No, I went to the app. There was 6 motherfucking podcasts on there. That's not blessing the whole industry.
And then too, I ain't say the whole industry.
You said he was the god of this shit,
like
man.
Godfather, definitely is. He has one of the best podcasts. He has one of the best podcasts. He actually, I think his fell in number 3. Him and the white dude or Spanish dude, whatever he is. I think that they podcast came in number 3.
I'll be passing that shit on YouTube
for sure, but he still rubs a lot of elbows with a lot of other guys that's in the industry that are top tier. So
I don't want to rub no elbows.
I see the reason why you're gonna have Charlamagne the God as a top tier podcaster and radio personality. He's a great radio personality. He asks all the right questions. That's Charlamagne.
Fuck that nigga.
That's right. But one of the most memorable things that we got out of Charlamagne was
Baby about to beat his ass.
I don't think that. I don't think that. I don't think Baby was gonna beat his ass.
You don't think Baby? So if you think
hell no. Okay. I think that Baby was gonna try to beat his ass. I think Baby was trying to sound tough. But I think that Baby.
You think Charlamagne really tough though?
No, I think that. I think they both men. I think that
he came up.
Charlamagne would have put some hands on.
That nigga came out his way to go up there and say, "Keep my motherfucking name out your mouth."
I know because he probably thought Charlamagne. He probably thought right, but he probably thought Charlamagne was the scary type until he looked him right in his face and said, "Why you ain't say this to Rick Ross?" A man who gonna look you square in the face and say, "Okay, but why you ain't saying this to that?" I'm gonna go with that guy. Cause you coming up there stuttering, talking about some, you keep my name out your, like you sound scared, like you got paid to say that. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. But fuck Charlamagne.
Man, shout out to Charlamagne, man.
I'll be listening to the nigga. I'll be listening to the. Well, I don't really.
Brilliant idiot. Shout out to Brilliant Idiot.
Listen to niggas this morning on accident because I used to be listening to L'Oreal and the other little nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what station.
Who's L'Oreal?
I don't know. Some motherfucker on the radio. I listen to the radio, nigga. I don't like to see who the fuck I'm listening to.
That's for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I like to get my lectures from old school radio.
I know when I be driving and shit around and shit, like if I gotta take a road trip, I'm listening to podcasts. The radio comes up, you know, in between, but I'm listening to the podcast because they gonna have the more direct information in the now. Like we gotta wait for slots to open up for me to listen to certain news when you on the radio. What? I guess I don't understand what you mean.
Man, I don't know. I guess that's just your learning style because I don't know.
I know it's not actually.
I take from both.
I think it's more that's what entertains me more style.
I don't know. I don't know if I want the enlightenment. I want to try to find out what can I learn.
So you mean to tell me podcasts?
Like I like educational. I like educational podcasts.
Right. So
that's Drink Champs. I like Drink Champs.
This is the part that really. But Drink Champs is knocking my noodles right now. No, you mean to tell me only the radio has information on it that's dire for your soul and mind?
NPR.
No, that is not the truth.
NPR.
A lot of
NPR got the best.
A lot of podcasts have good.
Fuck out of here.
No, a lot of dog. No,
NPR got the Tiny Desk Concert.
No, those are not the only podcasts. Do you know there's weather podcasts?
That bitch big as hell, dog.
But there's weather podcasts, Lou.
Fuck the weather.
I know, but what I'm saying is, you got to scratch the surface.
How you gonna see the weather and listen to that bitch?
Dog. All right, that sounds entertaining too. But when you on a road trip and you put on that weather podcast and they telling you in real time what's going on in the United States of America, that's actually better than listening to the radio because that has again a time slot.
I'm not listening to the fucking weather.
Now, I know you're not, but I'm saying people do. These things get millions of views.
Just like Joe Budden and them pink.
No, I'm talking about the weather thing. The weather things get millions of views. All these things can be researched right here. This is what people do. People when they are
check the weather though. That don't mean it was getting views. It was getting views anyway.
No.
Nah, people really.
Nigga, these are things, bro.
Instead of listening to the radio, people really do be on all the FM stations and all that stuff, listening to podcasts and stuff like that. And
it's still radio if it's on the FM station.
Yeah,
But it's in real time, which makes it a podcast.
Nigga, the radio phone,
and
listen
not
to
all
that
cars-
bitch.
11
not all
million
cars come with that
views.
FM radio shit.
1.1
No,
million.
all cars
I
don't
mean,
come with
whatever.
FM radio.
I mean, not FM. What's it called? My bad.
But
all
then-
cars ain't come with FM radio.
Yeah, but like people are also going to their favorite channel and then streaming it via what's the name to their radios. They're not just doing it that way. The aux
Yeah.
cord is prevalent.
Niggas is not using aux cords.
I'm trying to think what is it called.
Nigga, that's what I just said. I said
Siri. What's that? Sirius?
Sirius.
niggas is using
Serious?
Bluetooth. Niggas is using their aux cord. Niggas ain't really even touching the radio like that no
I
more.
was touching my radio this morning. Fucking y'all talking about.
Right, because it's your time slotted allotted to you to go to your job because it's your regular day programming.
I like to listen to the radio. I like to listen to the games they playing on.
Right, and that's fine. I think that's fine. I just think that the majority of the United States of America has now turned over a new leaf to where, yeah, the radio still is there, but podcasts are more or less in real time. If you want to know something that you just got done saying,
But
you can
you-
damn near tap into any podcast
yeah.
with that header, and then boom, you getting real life information about what's going on.
He said
Right,
time
yeah.
slot like you ain't just hearing it.
So if I want to hear Papa from the Shy, I can hear him.
Who's that?
Pretty much, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Papa from the Shire?
Yeah. It's a character from a TV show.
He the podcast guy for real. Straight up.
Shout out the guy.
I'm just saying, I like my podcast to have some educational basis to it. You know what I'm saying? Some either some inspiration or something I can learn from. Just like we was talking about, y'all was talking about the fuck is that Bitcoin shit?
Mhm.
What the fuck is that shit called?
Yeah, Bitcoin, Dogecoin,
No, what the fuck is it called though?
cryptocurrency.
Cryptocurrency. And I said, how is something that you can't put in your pocket able to make you rich? And then I asked y'all if y'all personally knew any people that was rich off cryptocurrency.
Me personally, I just know somebody who bought a house. I don't know anybody who actually got rich off of it.
I don't see somebody got rich on it, but I see people who they.
You be seeing people use them Bitcoin ATMs at the store? They be getting gas with Bitcoin.
I think the conversion.
No, you transfer your money to like it's an ATM machine. So if you got money on Bitcoin, you log in, you can put it in your account or you can pull money out.
You think the motherfuckers got, I'm just saying. Would you shoot dice with a nigga with Bitcoin?
Fuck no. That's a cash money game, my baby.
What you just said.
I didn't say that. I
That's-
said I knew a nigga who bought a house. I didn't say I knew.
That's
I
why it's
didn't.
called cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
It ain't-
That's why it's called
Yeah,
cryptocurrency?
it ain't.
Cause what? Why? I've been waiting on this explanation. Tell me, please. Tell me why it's called cryptocurrency.
It's not. It's just a way of saying it's cyber. Another way of saying
You
it's
don't,
cybercoin.
you don't know why it's called cryptocurrency either?
Another way of saying it's like a cyber coin. Like
Basically, it's cybercoin. It's just like when
But
you.
quote unquote, you told me that you can be rich with Bitcoins in the
You can.
Bitcoin world.
there's people that's getting rich.
In the Bitcoin world.
Yeah.
Well, let me look at it this way. If a dude I know
Have you
just bought a
been to
house, if a dude I know just bought a house, and then I say, okay,
Where's the
how much
Bitcoin? Where's the Bitcoin world at?
How much Bitcoin did he have versus how much he bought? My boy bought his house off with the Bitcoin, and there are people who are rich off Bitcoin. Then
But he said, all right, but where the Bitcoin world?
it's all around us.
It's a market. It's like the
Yeah.
stock market. You know what I'm saying? You invest.
Yeah, you might be at work. You don't know who exactly is investing in the stock market. They gotta tell you that they're in the stock market.
So y'all know people personally that have finances that are built on Bitcoin.
I know people who have finances that are intertwined with Bitcoin. I can't say built on because that wouldn't even make
I
sense.
don't know. I wish I had a life executive test right now. Like, oh, man, fuck that
It's
shit.
another.
Man.
It's another world.
But y'all just said y'all
Exactly, it's
wouldn't,
another
y'all
world.
wouldn't shoot dice with no niggas that had Bitcoin.
You can't.
Why would I do that? That makes no sense. I'm gonna be basically getting regular money out of him because he's gonna convert it to
Yeah,
cash and
shoot.
give me the
I
cash.
just, if only thing I can get.
Wait,
And then if a
It's
nigga
not-
say,
it's
no,
not
let me
shooting
get, let's
It's
throw
the
a
only-
coin a piece. We talking about then they're 50 racks a piece.
You're not talking about shooting dice. Hey, nigga, throw your car on the ground. Nigga,
Come on,
Shoot
man.
dice,
Yeah, they
bro.
don't want to work like that. Not everything is a tangible in your hand kind of good.
How the fuck is money not tangible?
What do you mean?
So can you?
If
like,
Bitcoin
let
has
me
a
ask you
conversion rate
So-
and is used by trade, that means it's
do you-
backed by
Can
something.
you pay your rent with a Bitcoin?
That depends on where you at. Yeah, you actually can, but it depends on where you
Where?
at.
Where?
Depends on where you at. I do know some places that,
That's
yeah,
Bitcoin.
nigga, it's a conversion. So yeah, you can.
It really?
Y'all motherfuckers
Bro,
so-
hey, look, you seem like the one that needs to do more research
Ain't
on
no,
this.
no, the fuck. Show me one place that's locally I can take a Bitcoin to pay rent for the month.
Did you say you was in the ATM?
No, yeah, why
you
y'all
saw
niggas
ATM?
ain't
Then that means that it's all around us.
I've seen the ATMs. I
So
seen
then
the
that
truth.
means it's all around us.
I ain't never seen nobody.
And to be
use
honest
them
with you,
bitches.
I've never seen
Listen, I
an
ain't seen
ATM
no-
that had Bitcoin. I've never seen it. You said you saw it. I know
Look,
somebody
okay.
who bought a house.
Answer me
I keep
this.
going back to the house
Answer
guy.
me, answer me this. Have y'all ever seen a Bitcoin?
Bro, how can you when it's cryptocurrency?
Okay.
That's what I said. It's basically cyber money.
All right, cool.
Like you can convert it to real US dollars.
Can you put it in your pocket? Do you know anybody that you can call right now that just converted some cryptocurrency?
I do it all the time on my fucking phone, nigga.
That's you pulling your money back from that shit.
Nah,
Man,
I'm buying shit.
what you be buying with cryptocurrency? You should say you was some nigga that's buying it.
I can't talk about what I buy.
Man, so you on the dark web.
Nah.
What? The dark web uses money, nigga. They want cash.
Why they don't want no cryptocurrency? nigga?
Because, nigga, they want shit that they can hack.
You just said that shit is legit, right?
What they gotta do with, man, listen, if I'm
Niggas
on the
pay
cyber
fools
web
with
space, bro,
cryptocurrency,
if I'm on the
man.
web, I don't even care if they say the American dollar is going down. I need to see them bands. What the fuck? What? Dog, American money looks the best in your hand, besides zero probably, but
No, there's some other ones. There's some other ones up there.
but I like the way green and blue cash look in my hand is what I'm saying. And I'm not about to sit there and be like, yeah, empty your Bitcoin bank account.
So-
I don't know enough
Let me
about
ask-
it.
Let me ask this. Let me ask this. So if you run up in something to rob it, right?
I'm not asking for the
You got
Bitcoin.
both
Keep the
pistols.
Bitcoin. My
You got
boy
both
bounce
pistols.
back off of that.
You got both pistols out on these niggas. A whole room full of people. And you say, bitch, keep your money. Give me your Bitcoins. Is that a smart robbery?
Not everybody has a bit.
It can be and it can't be. I can look at it from two different angles. One, I'm not about to come waving on guns and say, give me all your Bitcoin. I'm gonna
Why
rob you
not?
a different kind
Why
of way.
not?
I'm gonna probably rob you where the Bitcoin is, and that's online. So
The person right here.
I'm gonna knock down your fire. I'm gonna knock down your defense
The
system.
person right here.
I'm gonna knock down your defense system, and
Yeah.
that's your firewalls. And then I'm gonna expose your account, and I'm gonna tell you, you can give me the money so it don't look like robbery, or I'm gonna have to bully your account. That's me thinking from a cyber bully. But if I want to go to jail for a long time for my because strong arm robbery, then I'm gonna do something primitive, like take a gun somewhere and say, "Give me all your Bitcoin," and get nothing, because niggas gonna be like, "It's not working. My phone's not working."
Niggas gonna be like, keep the cash, give the Bitcoin.
Dog,
too.
give me the cash at that point. I can get in and get out. That's what
Yeah.
cash. When you look at it, that's what cash is for right now. So get in and get out situation. Everything else, like your credit and all that, is that's worth far more than actual money.
Is it? Cause I don't see niggas like, bitch, give me all your credit cards.
Well, if you look at compound interest on somebody's debt, it has more wealth attached to the debt.
I'm just saying, when niggas robbing dice games, they ain't robbing the
Man,
niggas.
again, dog, that's a first class ticket to get that. Now you got a dice game. Rest in peace to take off. Now you got a first class ticket to getting smoked.
How?
And
Dice-
going to prison,
man,
depending on who your
I don't
crowd
want niggas
is,
to
if
be
you read
scared
the
of no
room
dice
wrong.
games. I don't want niggas to be scared of no dice games. Dice games been going on
For years.
forever. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Niggas get shot at dice games, and we know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But just don't go to no dice games full of people you don't know. That's the big thing. Go to some dice games that you running or something. You know what I'm saying?
then the angry
Your
nigga,
people don't.
then the quiet angry nigga with the hood showing to the dice game like, oh, that's my man. Don't worry about it. He take everything from everybody, even his man.
But you gotta have to watch it.
Dog, that's facts. That's
You know
facts.
what I'm saying? You can't be out there naked.
I
I remember. Fun fact. I remember I was throwing dice games, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm in West Willow, not my hood, but I'm in West Willow. We throwing dice games. Me and my nigga C Silla. Shout out to
Okay,
Silla.
okay.
So we throwing a dice game, and I had a Section 8 house.
Shout
I
out
ain't
to
had a
Section
Section 8. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay.
So I had the Section 8 house in the Willow. We throwing a dice game, and I don't know. We made a couple dollars. As long as you don't bet in the dice game, you gonna make some money because we house cutting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I leave, and I'm using. I have Marquise with me. He was like he was two.
Allegedly. All this is allegedly.
No, this facts. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's facts. So I ain't do shit, but you know we leaving the dice game, which was the house, and I'm like, shit, turn around. We go back to the house. Somebody stole my fucking Xbox 360.
What you expect?
I wasn't gone 30 seconds.
Nah, they had their eyes on all y'all.
I'm like, damn, they ain't turned this motherfucker over looking for nothing. They just took the
They
Xbox
took the
360.
Xbox 360.
So I don't know. But,
That's crazy.
yeah, that shit wild. But you know, other than that, dice games is cool though. You know what
I
I'm
ain't
saying?
hear nothing cool about that.
I mean, shit, you see a lot of people you ain't seen in a minute.
Hey, what's good with you, my baby? Nothing about to
You know what
rob
I'm
me at the end of this.
You know, then you see all the ballers, you know what I'm saying? All the niggas getting to a bag is in the building.
That's what's, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause and then it's like, it's crazy because a lot of these niggas I know didn't take care of their kids.
Whoa.
But you can call niggas up and say, we got a dice game going on, and niggas will show up quick as hell. Like, nigga, what
You
the
think they
fuck?
texting that baby mama's like, I'm gonna have that for you?
Yo, nigga.
I'm gonna have that for you.
Groups of pull up outside, say shit there.
No, but look, I gotta go back to the baby mamas and the baby daddies at the dice game. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You don't think they'd be like, you know, they pulling up to the dice game, they peep who there, they be like, I'm gonna have that for you.
No, because you don't
I'm
tell.
gonna have that for you.
If you had, I mean, rule of thumb, you don't tell your baby mama when you shooting dice.
I ain't say that. I'm saying, you know, you send her that text like, yeah, that money about to be coming through.
You don't need to send no text.
Yeah, I'm gonna have that for
Just
you.
throw that money out there, act like you work some OT.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Can't tell your right hand what your left hand doing. But yeah, them dice games, man, you just gotta go to the right dice games.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm
Definitely
saying?
gotta-
Yeah, you just go to them good dice games.
I think next dice game I'm gonna end up at is one at a casino though.
No, I don't fuck with them dice games. Them bitches confusing. I like my 7-Eleven, 6-8s, Little Joe's.
You don't shoot trips?
Hell no, I'm shooting dice. I don't want to shoot that extra shit. I ain't playing Monopoly.
I learned how to shoot trips, and I think that is, I think in the last couple of the games where I was shooting C-Laws, ended up telling niggas, y'all just want to go to 2 dice. I did. I said that because it was kind of like, why we doing all this extra shit when we could just shoot 2 dice?
You ever robbed a dice game?
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't know.
Man, that's.
No, I ain't never robbed a dice game.
Yeah. Or stole the money back?
Nah.
That's crazy. Yeah, dice games.
No, I never stole the money back.
Dice games. I remember our Uncle Terry showed us, not my mom brother, but Fife brother, showed me how to shoot dice. Showed me how to lock them. Showed me how to lock them.
You know who showed me?
Who?
And they gonna hate me for saying this. But Brian and Yachty showed me how to shoot dice.
That's crazy.
Yeah, shout out to y'all, man.
That's crazy.
They the ones who actually showed me how to do it. Then I remember they came over to Granny crib one time, and I think you had just went right back upstairs, or you just came downstairs. They was standing at the bottom of the steps, and I know I was just at their house like a day or two before that because with Brenda. And they had asked Mike if you wanted to shoot dice in the basement. I was like, John. I think it was one of them old 90s Thanksgiving weekends.
Yeah, I wouldn't shoot no dice with them old ass niggas.
Yeah,
This is shit. Them niggas was too old for me to be shooting dice with. I remember I had a RIP. I got another funny dice story. So I was like 7. You know what I'm saying? I'm in
Man.
West Willow. Again, was it West Willow last story? I'm in West Willow.
West Willow has always been lit.
Not my hood. But I'm in West Willow, and we had Auntie Jenny crib.
Mm-hmm.
And Alex watching me, R.I.P. And this one, after Terry showed me how to shoot dice. And I had a little dice game going on in the driveway. 7 years old, I had about 4 or 5 people there.
How much money you make?
Alex told me.
Alex told on you. Shit.
Yeah, so-
I remember that too. That was crazy. He
He
didn't
called
tell me.
mama, the whole bunch of dumb shit. He could have came outside and just,
Man, get your ass in the
you know
house.
what I'm saying? He was a boxer, so he could have just kind of security guarded the shit. And I
So
don't
you
know.
was outside with the young Crips.
Yeah, I mean, but I ain't really know nothing about that shit then.
So outside the Crips shooting dice. And I'm getting something to it. So that's the reason why my rest in peace. Alex was like, oh, he outside, he shooting dice. He's a trouble kid. He with the Crips. Just call the street. Just like O'Block. Oh shit, man! Shout out to everybody back in the '90s.
Man, Alex used to give nigga a ride for $5 all day.
Yeah, man.
You waste all. How you gonna give a nigga gas and waste
He
it?
just want to know you cared.
You gonna waste all the gas you gave a nigga? That's crazy.
He just want to know you cared.
Yeah, man. Alex.
Shout out to Al.
Yeah, man. But what's up with like we said, man, we was talking about the female MCs. Like,
Mhm.
what's up with? It seems like it ain't no artistry in that shit no more. It's just like, motherfucker. What fucks me up?
Gloria doing her thing.
What fucks me up really is, you know, when she said, "Fuck my credit score, I might be rich tomorrow."
You know,
Like, why would you still want to have good credit though?
they live in a life of impulsiveness. That's what they doing.
But okay, but now you're gonna teach a whole bunch of young women not to have good credit.
That's what they doing. They don't want them hunt. They don't not want. Listen, it's already so dope that black women are doing great. Why would we keep giving them tools to keep, you know what I'm saying, maybe one day help get what they say the so-called black man, even though we standing on our own, help get the black man in position by showing them an example. You get what I'm saying? Why would we want them to flex credit? Why would we want to teach them anything? I'm not saying she's part of the agenda to say that. They told her to say that, but her young, wild ways is part of the agenda because that young, wild way is the agenda. You know what I'm saying? For these little guys, and I've never seen it in my life, and I'm not, listen, it is what it is, but I've never grown up with friends who were closet gays, and listen what I'm saying.
Where's this going?
I'm saying, I'm talking about an
Where's
agenda.
this going?
Talking about an agenda. So if they say they pushing gay stuff, they pushing keeping families broken up. They're pushing all these things that say let's talk about apartness instead of togetherness. You see what I'm saying? And Glorilla's young, ambitious ways is part of that. Like if you look at it, you got one of the most wild cards we've ever seen. She came in the game twerking, and she's a rapper now, and she's doing great at it. But she has a family, and that is Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? The reason why Cardi B really got on is because she teaches ratchetness. That's her thing. You see what I'm saying? Like anybody who comes out with a UNITY song, like they're gonna be like, oh, that's a good song and all that, but who gonna shot tomorrow? That's what they really give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? Might give a fuck about your credit today. Might be rich tomorrow. Like
How many motherfuckers you know just might be rich tomorrow?
everybody.
So have you ever woke up and everybody?
Never. I know what you was getting at. Never.
So
I never
why
did
would you
that.
think that was some good advice to follow?
Who said that?
You said Glorilla was doing her thing before we even talked.
She is doing her thing. She definitely is doing her thing.
What thing is
She's
that?
the poster child for the young kids, young girls, right
That's
now.
a poster child?
Yes. Look at every girl who's ever been in that limelight. She's a poster child for the young girls right now. I didn't make this up, nigga. Her stats did.
All right. Yep. That shit crazy.
Nigga, who about to do a song with Glorilla next? That's the question.
It was just like, you gotta think about it. Whoever made her famous, okay? They tuned into her, made her famous.
Exactly.
Y'all gonna blame it on them? Look at this.
People love young,
You
wild,
know,
ignorant
like-
shit. That's the reason why all the steppers, aka whatever you want to call them, out in the Bronx, them niggas keep on having hits and going to prison, and you be like, who the fuck is this nigga? And why the hell is he so popular right now? Because you look him up, he got 1 million views, but he just went into prison the day before. Like,
To
what?
celebrate.
But but it's young wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
No,
young
niggas be
wild
going to
shit,
prison because they want to go celebrate. Some niggas.
right? But when you look at all them little drill rappers, them niggas is just going to step on shit, and then going to make a song about it.
Why?
Because that's what young wild niggas want to do.
They don't want to live.
Like it was a girl. It was a girl who just got killed.
Motherfuckers don't want to get
They
no
just
money.
showed a girl who just got killed, and
Yeah.
I ain't know nothing about her. But now, like, she's the face of Bronx drill, even though she's not a rapper. She had just got killed. I think her name was Amanda or something, Stephanie or something like that.
Right.
She would say, "Oh, that's my best friend, pretty type shit." I'm like, damn. I'm looking at this, said R.I.P. And then it showed the nigga she was next to, and that's the little Didi Osama and all them niggas. She was, and the way they took her out was like she got stepped on because she was part of the gang. That's what these young girls in certain regions, in heavily populated regions, that's what they want to be like. They want to see, they want to go around like looking a certain kind of way, acting a certain kind of way, drinking, what is that shit called, Taylor Ports all the time, nigga. That's what we doing, man. We raising young drunk kids. we want to
not
pop
doing
pills.
shit. I
We
don't
want to
know,
pop
man.
pills and
Oh,
fucking turn up
man.
all the time. That's the culture.
Man, is that the culture?
Certain ways, yeah.
Badass kids and drugs.
It's always been that way.
That's fucked up. I don't know. But I'm not gonna say she doing her thing though.
She is.
She not.
Actually, she is.
Just cause you making money, don't mean you doing your thing. All money ain't good money.
Man, listen, bro.
All
When you talking
money-
about
all money
success,
ain't- all money ain't
nobody
good
knows
money.
how you absolutely got all your success. That's the reason why they're questioning
get
Jay-Z
your
right now.
Money ain't good money, but like I said, it
Like I said,
wasn't
you
like
gotta have some type of morals.
it wasn't like
Everybody's-
somebody put her on and
everybody-
was force fed her. No.
Everybody 15 years ago is saying Jay-Z this, Jay-Z that. Now they like, dog, but he was in the crowd of niggas who was snitching and this, that, and other. Whatever they saying. So now your success, you was doing your thing until people started to question you. But at the end of the day, you still did your thing. Like your success got you there. The only thing she got to do is not actually do the things that kids are out here doing, so she don't fall off.
I mean, I think Jay-Z's snake characteristics got him where he is. He cut everybody out that was a founder or whatever he was
And he
doing.
been telling you in his raps that he do that for years. He's trying his brother, for God's sake.
That's the first Pooh Shiesty.
He said it
Jay-Z
years.
is the first Pooh Shiesty. That's the first Pooh Shiesty. That's crazy. Wow. How do you shoot your brother and then rap about
And
it?
then he went back. See, that's what I'm saying. Young nigga shit. Young nigga shit. Even though he was an old nigga when he was a young nigga. We don't know how old Jay-Z actually was when he was young, because that nigga, Young Ho was an old nigga.
The hoe been old since the beginning.
Duh.
I've been old since day one.
That nigga just keep recreating himself.
Man, he the oldest vampire. He got bit when he was dying. You don't think so? Hey, Big J at 50. Bite that nigga, man. Bite that nigga, man.
I'm immortalized.
Oh, dog.
Hell nah.
How the fuck did you? Man, that's crazy though. But I don't know. Speaking of Jay,
Uh-huh.
do you think he putting out good music at all? Like, not personally, but as a CEO. Like, his shit is like kind of trash over there. Like poolside, talking, taking pictures.
I don't even know who's on his roster for real. I know that like all them old niggas that
I mean,
used to
aside,
beef with him, I
aside
know
from
they on
J.
his roster.
Cole, you know, aside from J. Cole,
I don't even count J. Cole.
I mean, he a beast though. you know.
Yeah, like if J. Cole can go anywhere and still be that guy.
What you think about Jay Electronica though?
I'm confused by who and why the fuck people like him so much.
He a beast.
And what?
Nigga, have you not heard Jay Electronica before?
Yeah, I have. Wasn't that impressed. I think that some of these rappers who aren't J.
No,
Electronica.
do you hear what the fuck he be talking about?
Mhm.
Man,
Common be rapping better than that.
Common a beast. Fuck is you saying?
But
J.
Common ain't so common no more. And then here we go with J. Elect. Now let me stop it, man. I'm not a big J. Elect fan. I think he's a normal person that crystallized he's like a Kanye West that's crystallized in his moment, and we keep hoping for that from Jay Elect. That's my take on Jay Elect.
Yeah, he a beast though. And what he do, you know what I'm saying? What you feel about Boosie Badass though? You know what I'm
Boosie
saying?
Badass?
Do you think he's the best rapper alive? Do you think he ever had the title as
No,
best rapper in the game?
I don't think he's the best rapper alive. I think he's one of the most consistent personalities that we've seen out of the hip hop industry.
But storytelling, flow pattern, consistency, he got to be in the top 25 all time.
I can give him that.
You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
got to be in the top 25.
he's definitely
all time.
credited that. He's definitely credited that.
And then
And pray for
like,
Boosie too. He just said a little while ago that he said pray for him due to the fact that his diabetes is a motherfucker is kicking his ass and he woke up sick in a motherfucker, man. So pray for Boosie.
yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, man. I definitely think he's one of the most consistent. I definitely would give him top 25 in storytelling.
Is Jadakiss in your top 25?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
As in a matter of fact, I think that Jadakiss and Boosie to me will kind of be somewhere in the same 10, in that inside of a 10 slot.
In the 10, top 10?
Inside of a 10 slot from the 25. So whether it's the 25 down to a 15, yeah, or you know what I'm saying? My
The
top
20 to
5.
30. Oh no, we said 25.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
They
yeah.
wouldn't get counted.
He'd be somewhere in that
Wouldn't get
15 to
counted.
25.
It would be on there. I don't know.
And that's a straddle though, because that's definitely a straddle because we were just talking about this the other night, man, and I want to say this with the utmost respect to his career because he definitely did have a cool career. He's influenced a lot of people, but I'm very, 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 very disappointed in his music and Lloyd Banks.
He sucked. He fucking sucks. Nigga, he's lazy Lloyd, nigga.
As everybody would know from me, I've always tried to give him a chance, and time again, I was disappointed. He dropped a song.
He dropped the ball.
He definitely dropped the ball.
He dropped the ball.
I hate to say it, but he did.
How
And
you-
I'm
how
not
you-
going to take
how you-
away from none of his
How do you
accolades
have
because
the 50 Cent momentum and none of y'all niggas capitalized?
he definitely did capitalize inside of his time and afterward. I think he got too big headed after a while.
I don't think they capitalized. One of them at least would have been big as 50. None of them was big as
I
50.
will put into perspective that they did say that 50's the kind of guy who doesn't want people signing him to be bigger than him.
I'm talking about the popularity from the people. Them niggas suck.
I would say on
Them
the
niggas
Hunger
suck.
for More 2, there was a chance for Lloyd Banks to
Them
gain.
niggas sound like battle rappers that didn't want to go to battle no more.
There was a chance for Lloyd Banks to gain more esteem and popularity because it was his second run for
It's
him.
like somebody break his jaw
And
every morning.
he definitely did.
Don't it?
He definitely did come
Come
out.
here, Lloyd.
He definitely did come out with a
Get
hit
your day
record.
started.
He came out with a hit record called "I Don't Deserve," and that song is one of them songs that they play like when it's a time of a season. You know what I'm saying? It's a seasonal record. It's kind of like the Christmas. That's a seasonal record.
I ain't never heard that bitch. Dog, I ain't-
But in reality, people play that song, and I didn't come up with that. People have said that. But what I'm disappointed about with Lloyd Banks is he has the lyrics to say, I can make any fucking song that I want, and he keeps going back to this system in the box drops, sit in the time slots in the time slot docs, ticky. Bitch, what? Like, nigga, you could go back and do any song you want to do, and you keep making that song, and then he picked a nigga who was super below average and posted it on his page. And I heard the nigga's verse, and I said, dawg, why you ain't put Yayo on this song and say, fuck this, whoever the fuck this is, nigga, we about to come back out with a G Unit. Like,
Yayo can't rap.
nigga, but he better than Banks right now.
Yayo can't rap.
That nigga's way better than Banks right now.
This 50 should have put on none of them niggas.
50 should have definitely put on Yayo.
He should have put on my son Marquise.
The reason why I say 50 should have put on
Yeah,
Yayo,
niggas suck,
because we
man.
listened to Yayo, what was that, last night or the night before?
He should have put Uncle Murder on.
He did. But
He should have put him on then.
we listened to Yayo's verses. Tony Yayo has the most consistent style that says, nigga, he be saying all the trendy shit that you can rock to. Like, And these niggas keep trying to, my style is progressive. No, it's not. It's not progressive, my nigga. It's not progressive at all.
Man, them niggas suck.
It's not progressive.
If it wasn't for 50 having a show to rap about, he wouldn't be a good rapper no more either.
Who?
50.
50?
Yeah.
50's
I don't
a good
know.
rapper. You can't not be a good rapper.
None of his music aged well.
I'm over here trying to.
I know you ain't listening to Candy Shop this morning.
No. One
Doing your
song that
push-ups.
I do like, but still, it doesn't have long. No, the song that does
I
give me
think
the
it's
chills
Candy
is Window Shopper. Window Shopper.
You want to be a
because-
window shopper?
Who said that? I said the song is a good song. It's a real good song for today. It's a lot of
No, these
people.
little niggas is really buying Gucci.
Right, and then
And
it's
the Miri.
on the other side of that,
They
them
ain't
niggas
window
is still
shopping
pointing.
shit.
On the other side of that, they still pointing at their ops saying you can't do this. You see
Do
what I'm
what?
saying? You can't do what I do.
They all doing it. Shit, I be wondering where the fuck they got this shit from.
And shout out, man. Shout out
Give
to
me
this
here.
man. Look,
Shit.
shout out to
These little kids be dressed,
yeah.
shooting.
Shout out to all these young kids, man. But what? Yeah, they do be
They be
shooting
dressed
style. They be
shooting.
shooting style. They definitely shooting style. They be like,
Sharp as hell.
God
shooting.
damn, you get that pen back from man.
That
What?
motherfucker got some
Kill you.
Gucci loafers on letting that bitch go.
That nigga about to slide and slides. Hell no.
Man, dog, so I don't know who rich ass parents is letting their badass kids run around this motherfucker and shoot shit up, but your son and them Hermes belt. Nigga, the fuck wrong with you? I remember I was in the green one night, dog,
Mm-hmm.
and this when I realized I wasn't young no more. In the green, and I said, "What?" Up? I'm going to the car. I'm like, "What up, though?" Tell the nigga said, "Fuck you, nigga."
Ah, damn.
I'm like, you know what?
Oh,
'Cause, you know,
shit.
15 years earlier, I was probably just trying to fight a nigga, but you might have a strap on you in.
He
But
said,
I
fuck
know
you, nigga.
This nigga had, I know this nigga had a gun on him. Like, you don't just, that ain't the kind of energy you got unless you feel like you got an extra man. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck you mean, nigga, fuck me. I don't even know you, nigga. I said,
Damn.
I said, what up, though, nigga? You tell him, fuck you, nigga. Goddamn.
That nigga was ready to do everything that came with having a gun.
Dog, I seen a nigga get called an old nigga and then go call another nigga an old nigga. I'm like,
What?
man, what the fuck wrong with you?
Hold on, wait a minute. How did this work?
It's too much to explain, but
He called an old nigga. He got called an old nigga, then went and called somebody
The
else an old
point
nigga.
of what I'm saying is you have to be comfortable in what you have become and what you are. You can't be you frustrated and then you just go call somebody else older than you. Like you gonna lose respect up the chain. Up the chain of command. Fuck everybody.
Y'all old.
I'm about to start emailing the execs and telling them niggas, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? I don't know. But Detroit rap is doing this thing right now.
Yeah.
Babyface Ray, Icewear Vezo. Icewear done put out so much motherfucking music and put in work so long now. You know, well, I guess all them niggas, you know, they all
Yeah.
Team Eastside. You know what I'm saying? All Team Eastside. And your man's got a new joint out. What's that? 2 million?
2 million up, peasy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly.
Huh?
Nah, we ain't gonna talk about that on here.
Man, see, you bring shit up with no paperwork. That's like niggas.
Allegedly.
That's like niggas be, you know what I'm saying, back in the 90s, when niggas be bringing up, but they just don't buy it, they ain't have no paper. It's the
I will
same
say
shit.
2 million up is 24 million up
24 million on the
in
YouTube.
views.
On what?
And views.
That's crazy.
So
Ain't that I don't give a fuck what they used the original sample was, but that's that Tupac
it's
joint.
like Tupac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy how that was Biggie's sample before it was Pac's, but niggas related to Pac.
He made it a high long, Pac made it a high song. Long line song. Whatever. Yeah, this nigga Peasy, I'm looking at it right now. On Vivo, he actually is 2 million streams on Vivo and
Going crazy.
oh no, that's an update. 24 million on Vivo.
Mm.
So
Who you think that's gonna be next coming out the D? What y'all think about Cash Doll? Since we talking about women rappers, female rappers, what's up with Cash Doll?
I'm waiting on her, man, to be honest with you.
She pretty as hell.
I like, man, listen, man, she
She
gave
is
me
beautiful.
she is the epitome of what I like out of Southeast Michigan women. I think from here going to the East Coast is my style of women, and I love them. I love y'all to death. Y'all are some fine ass women. I'm saying that to say she's the poster child for beauty, and I don't know what her looks are or anything like that, but just off that alone, man, she got my attention.
Yeah, speaking of beauty, I know you seen that BMF.
I didn't get to watch it yet.
Oh man, you ain't see Lala on there?
I love me some Lala. No, I ain't see Lala on
You
there.
obviously don't love Lala, nigga. You ain't seen her on that new BMF.
Sold. So, no, I ain't get to watch it yet.
You on there looking scrumptious.
Man,
She was
I
looking
don't know
good.
what.
She can't act that good.
She can't act that at all, nigga. Nigga, she was on that BMF getting, not BMF, but the, what's her name? Yeah, that. Nigga, she went out like
Then she get smoked.
sucker.
She had a ponytail. Oh, then
She went out like a whole sucker, my nigga. She didn't have no umph about it.
Well, hopefully she get to go out on this one the better way.
She was scared. You just know she gonna get killed on this, huh?
Yeah, probably.
What if she that
It's a
one
drug
chick?
story.
What if she's that one chick that they're interviewing right now?
Ooh.
I think Vlad's Carter, and I think he's like Vlad.
Oh.
You know who I'm talking about? What if
no.
she's her?
I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Shit, I'm confused.
No, there's a chick right now. She's from that era, and when that story came to when that story got brought up, she has been getting a whole bunch of interviews. Let me
She
find
was
her.
somebody's wife, right?
She was somebody at least girlfriend.
She's somebody's girlfriend.
Yeah, she came up and her dad was a big dope dealer. All that out of I gotta figure this part out.
So
Camp
you-
Capone. She was on the Camp Capone thing. All that. Hold on, let me see.
Nigga, you're supposed to be the nigga that looks shit up. Nigga, you over there looking at Pornhub. You ain't looking shit up. That's why niggas get fired. They first 30 minutes at break.
Fired the first 30, yo.
We want to let you go. We have to cliff you. That's crazy, man.
Hell nah.
I get tired of people saying got the job, man.
Yeah,
Let's stop
man.
that in
Let's stop
2023.
that, man.
Quit saying got the job. Just go to work. Just go to fucking work.
Yeah.
I don't want to see motherfuckers say got the job for no fucking reason anymore, man.
I can't actually, let's go back to old niggas. I can't actually respect old niggas and women.
Old
keep
niggas
saying
and women. Nah, niggas, man,
We keep saying
that's giving me R. Kelly, nigga.
You know, talk about all
The
the
fuck?
Y'all heard about Keith Murray pop back?
Yeah, with them cheap ass glasses on, man.
Keith Murray? You talking
That
about toe sucking
motherfucking
Keith
City
Murray?
Trends coat, nigga.
You know, cause you know Keith Murray been
I
at
might
the
have
lab.
heard that, 'cause he
That
You remember
nigga-
what that nigga said about Pac?
No.
Man.
What did he say about Pac? He ain't say nothing bad about Pac. He can't say nothing bad about nobody.
This nigga said, I guess Pac, he said something about somebody in the song. Pac said,
Did Itchy record that shit?
I don't know. But nigga, I know this was like in the 90s, nigga, like back in the day. So he like, nigga, he say Pac, he come in, he see Pac say what up to him. Then next thing you know, he got a big ass bodyguard or something come over and say, Pac, wanna talk to him. And then he say, who was you talking? I feel a way about what you said in that song. He like, Pac, you just see me, you ain't say nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but then he also said some wild ass shit about Foxy Brown.
Man, the nigga smoke crack. Let me keep. I'm
Do
going.
he?
Yeah, nigga.
Do
we know
he?
this. We know this firsthand, my nigga. We know this
Is he-
firsthand.
Keith Murray smoke
Keith
crack?
Murray is a fucking crackhead. His driver drives his S550 because he can't afford it no more. The nigga ride a bike up and down fucking Brentwood Road all the fucking
He got
time.
that black
High as
check.
hell. He got the man. His homeboy got that
He
black
trending
check.
right now.
He trending on what? On dope.
He trending right
Is
now.
he trending or is
He
he?
trending. He
Or is
trending.
Vlad trending for
You
interviews?
said it's
This is
user
different.
error. You said it's user error, right?
Yeah, that's true. I can't knock that.
You said it's user
But
error.
listen, if you gonna be up for doing big dope, that nigga is one of them ones. That nigga, the most beautifulest thing that's ever did was smoke dope. And
Don't do that. Man.
shout out to man, fuck that. Shout out to my homeboy, man. We was at, I forgot, I won't say where. He was hosting the show. He put me on it. He put a couple of the Southface guys on there. We had a real good show that night.
Don't do Keith
And
like
Keith
that.
Murray was on that bitch. And
Don't do
this
Keith
is my
like
Keith
that.
Murray story, bro, because I seen this shit
I
happen.
talked to Keith on Instagram one time.
Nigga, I seen that nigga in real life. That nigga a fiend. Look, so
You don't do Keith like that?
yeah, Keith is a sucker. He sucked toes, nigga. Shout out to
Do
Mega for
he?
putting that video out there, nigga.
Keith sucking
Nigga
fucking
is
toes.
sucking toes, nigga, with the
For crack?
with the dirty feet toes, nigga. That's
For
what I'm
crack.
saying, nigga. So all right, we at the little concert or whatever, man. But man, he matter
You
of
got
fact,
some
he gets
bum
you right.
stories?
He can get you right. He can get you right on houses
Keith
and
Murray
shit
bum
like that
stories
too.
live
Dog,
right
what's the
now.
little
He got
Spanish
exclusive.
nigga, dog? What's the little Spanish nigga who's damn, what the fuck is this nigga name? He got our same last name, he a right. But he a Spanish dude. And he
Let's call him Luis for this.
he sell houses, but he used to rap. I gotta hit Q up. But
We're gonna call him Luis for the story.
the
Luis
nigga sold houses, he was a dope aspiring rapper too. He said, Will, Q, I need y'all on the bill.
Mm-hmm.
Got on the bill. Cool. He said Keith Murray rocking the stage that night. Before I had any
The most beautiful thing.
That's what we all think is
Just
just like that. So, first line of defense is he rapping his verse and whatnot, and nobody in the crowd knows it. Here's back to old nigga, but we respect this old nigga because everybody on Long Island knows that hook at least. You know that hook. You from Long Island, you got Long Island niggas letting you come to the party and perform, and let you come perform is a understatement. Because not all of us knew he was on crack, but a lot of them niggas did that night.
So smoking on stage or
The
not?
nigga hands my homeboy the microphone and try to get him to sing his verse. The nigga standing there like this. And then he took the mic and was like, oh shit. Okay, my bad, Joe. He took the microphone and was like, oh, what's up? Y'all don't know my lyrics? Lame ass niggas.
Man,
So
let's give Keith the benefit of the doubt. He's a hip hop legend.
and what? Nigga smoking crack.
Cause ain't nobody say that beautiful. It's like Keith said that beautiful. For real.
Man,
You gotta let
shout out to
He
Keith
had his
Murray,
moment.
man.
He had his
Yeah.
moment. He had his moment.
We should have got Rakim.
Rakim wasn't fucking with y'all that night, man.
I mean,
Yeah,
all we
better
had to do was
things.
go to
Yeah,
straight
better-
path, man.
yeah,
Figure out
better
where he
things.
was, man. Go to
He
straight
not,
path.
but why would them niggas still be in their same spots they got out?
No, that nigga got a whole bunch of family that's over there. Them niggas run Wine Dash. Shout out to Wine Dash. I don't want no smoke with y'all niggas. Man, if that nigga set up a fortress in this neighborhood, he definitely set up one over there. That nigga is, and I ain't saying he live over there. What I'm saying is you know how old niggas don't put their young niggas on? He definitely put all his young niggas on. Them
These
niggas
young
young.
niggas is old niggas. Now the fuck is you? Them niggas old.
But you know who had it from over there though?
Who?
You know they out of straight path too. You can walk up and down
Lord
straight
Banks?
path. Fuck no, that nigga rich as fuck. He ain't got no talent no more, but that nigga fucking rich. But what's that nigga name? Candy coated raindrop ass niggas. They from over there too.
So for real?
So for real,
Them
man.
niggas broke, man. Don't talk about the niggas like that.
Dog, that shit is crazy.
That's not funny.
How it ain't funny? That's not funny, my nigga.
Cause them niggas got taken advantage of, dog. That's fucked up. I seen their story on VH1 before, dog. I was fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, my life better than theirs. Like, what the
Damn.
fuck? And
Was they still on straight path?
They sold for real. Huh?
They was still on straight path.
Man, them motherfuckers on cricket paths. Nigga, there's all those drugs and shit. Fuck you mean, straight ones.
Candy coated raindrops,
Man.
my baby.
Man. Yeah, so what's up with the ladies?
What you mean? What you mean, the ladies?
Calling everybody gang.
Gang?
Yeah.
What you mean?
I seen a chick at the grocery store. I'm like, excuse me, she said, you alright, gang?
Oh, gang.
Yeah.
Glorilla effect, my baby. So I'm telling you, they about to go ruin their credit tonight because they might be rich tomorrow.
But then I'm at a whole different environment, man. At Starbucks or at Target, and I see I can't remember who the fuck it was, but it was him and his girl. And then when he introduced me, she said, "Good to meet you, gang."
Really?
Yeah.
So gang is the norm out here.
I don't know if that's the new bro or what, but she said, good to meet you, gang. I was taken aback. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? I ain't know what the fuck. I'm out the loop, out the hip hop loop now.
yeah.
Cause I don't know what's gang and what ain't. You know what I'm saying?
I got a.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's gang and what ain't.
So I got a question right here. We want to switch it up to mob ties here for a hot second. So we're all familiar with what's going on for the most part with mob ties as an entity. Takeoff being murdered by the DJ leader. He's out of prison right now on bail, anonymous.
I don't think he went to prison yet.
That's what they said. They said he was jail bail, whatever. He was bailed out on $1 million bond, and so he's out right now, so to speak, free from behind those walls, going over to more mob ties members who seemingly were allegedly related to Young Dolph's death, and one of the guys that I want to bring up is Govan Hernandez. Zeus, you familiar with Govan Hernandez? He has a daughter. She was
She
up
got
and
killed
coming.
too.
Yeah, her name was Lotta Cash. Lotta Cash, that stuff.
Did she say gang too?
I'm pretty sure she did. In her lifetime, she definitely said gang.
Man, that's all I'm saying. Everybody saying gang getting killed.
What?
I'm just saying.
Don't put that on our people, man. Don't put that on our people.
I'm just saying, man, like, damn, like, niggas that civilians is saying gang.
I mean, it's trendy. It sounds the same. Like dog. Like,
But once you say that, though, but it's snitching culture, too, because there's a lot of them niggas popping up in the industry. Right?
yeah, it is actually.
Part of the culture.
Snitching has always been part of the culture.
No, it's an accepted part now.
I think it always has been accepted.
At this point, it has been accepted.
They make money off it. They make money off it.
Yeah. And then the gang, who was a part of the guy who got snitched on, who who did the snitching, they're like, oh shit, our genie in the bottle's free, so now we get to keep reaping benefits. So them people are gonna be like, shit, even though I don't agree with this snitching, at least our cash cow is back. Niggas gonna say
Do
shit.
you think
like
that's what's going on at Rock Nation?
Hell yeah. I think it's a lot of that going on everywhere.
So what about Jim Jones?
I don't know much about his story.
Do you think that he, like when they say that they got these different plants in the industry, that they got these different agendas, because obviously niggas don't have agendas on their own, so they make these agendas up for you.
If you don't got no direction, somebody gonna put you on.
And you got these guys that can't ever get in trouble because they're good for business.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So
Could Jim Jones
is it
be
all
one
the
of those?
hoax? Do they even catch cases for real?
That's a good question right there. I'll be wondering all the time.
You know, when does the
Actually
camera
catch
start
cases.
and when does the camera stop?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
did Lil Wayne and Ja Rule really go to jail, or did they go stay off the camera's eye for however long that the sentence?
I think both.
I mean, I'm saying it's Holly weird, man.
Ooh, you don't want to say that in Cali.
For what?
Well, allegedly that's the reason why
I'm
Draco
just
the
saying,
Ruler
man.
passed away.
I'm just saying, man. Niggas from Cali gotta come to other places too, though, don't they? Niggas gotta stop going to Cali, obviously.
Yeah, I'm only saying that from a perspective of.
Because everybody,
No, matter of fact, Holly weird is what you said,
everybody
right?
act different when they not in the.
You didn't say.
I said Holly weird. I didn't
Okay.
call no neighborhoods no fucked up
Oh,
shit. I'm
I
just
see.
saying the culture of Hollywood is now openly being shown as some weird shit. It
Yeah.
don't matter if Professor Ogilvy is in that room or not no more.
Right.
You know, you got motherfuckers promoting domestic violence.
Gang violence is always.
You
been
got
promoted.
UFC fighters able to fight the
Little
day after
boxer,
beating
but
up
yeah.
their whole family.
He said the day after beating up there. It was conditioning.
You know what I'm saying? So you got all these agendas going on. You got toxic masculinity. You got confused femininity. You got motherfuckers that don't even have a categorization for themselves that look at you crazy because you didn't get it.
Oh, what you mean?
like, you don't understand that you're supposed to call that person whatever you're supposed to call all the different pronouns.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to fucking make sure I got enough money to pay the bills. I do
Right.
not know what you want to be called.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I do not want to not work on my credit because I might be rich tomorrow.
Hell, I'm
How
gonna
the
have
fuck
better
do I
credit.
want my daughter to listen to? Oh, I get it. I fuck with. I don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? And I don't also fuck with the niggas that put out fucked up ass.
I gotta be honest,
imagery.
man. I
You know what I'm saying?
definitely
I
don't
don't fuck, you know what I'm
listen.
saying? Like, hold on. I don't fuck with niggas that put out fucked up imagery. So I always been a fan of like the Nas. And I know people ain't perfect, so they make mistakes and they do. You know, so at least if you had something positive to say in your shit or something enlightening that I would go and read something because you said something as an artist.
Yeah.
Because you was putting your fans up on different shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You was privying niggas to something. You telling motherfuckers fuck they credit.
Well, that's the reason why I do gravitate to
And
Doc so
then
much.
like, oh man, I get it. You a beast at this rap shit. But you kinda look like a little Glorilla. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's the reason why. That's the reason why I gravitate to the codes and the dots and stuff like that. Is because it is real progressive music in the actuality.
I'm just saying, just like how we was talking about niggas coming into rap and thinking they have to be gangster rappers, why do the women think they have to be? Whatever the image they think sold the most in whatever year they looked at rap image for women selling.
Well, she did come in rapping a
Rhapsody-
certain kind of way, and we
How many
didn't know
times
who
you
she
heard a
was
rap? How many times you heard a
until she
Rhapsody?
put that deep voice on to talk about
How many
this
times you
shit.
heard? How many times you heard of Rhapsody?
Rhapsody?
Yeah.
I've been hearing about her for a long time, but like I don't know none of her music.
You heard of Rhapsody though. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not knocking that.
I'm not saying that.
I just figured out.
I'm not
who,
saying that. I'm not saying that one gets paid more than the other. I'm not saying all that, but
I just figured out who Schoolboy Q brother was, and I didn't realize I liked him. So
but
I see
I'm
your
just
point. I see your
saying,
point.
how much of your soul are you selling, and how much of it at a time are you selling it?
That's the question that only you and
You dig what I'm
the
saying?
artist
Like,
could answer.
like,
Could get from each other.
oh, like you can get success, but are you giving up all your morals and shit for the success?
Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. One of the biggest things he ever said that I paid attention to was some niggas gonna take the elevator, some niggas gonna take the stairs. I chose to
Man,
take the
that's a hell of
stairs.
a quote. That's a hell of a quote.
Mhm.
But I'm dead ass though, dog. Like, I get it, be artists, dog. Nigga, y'all not teaching these young niggas nothing, and y'all the young niggas. You dig what I'm saying? Like, y'all
Who
the
not
young
teaching the young niggas, though?
The young niggas not teaching each other.
The young niggas is too busy killing each other. Why they gonna teach each other anything?
Man, so what the fuck?
Nigga, they got
Why
pictures
have-
of
why have a
Perkio,
voice?
and that's
Why
my
have
nigga Dirt, looking like he just sold his soul to 1,000 demons last night. Like his eyes is like this.
My nigga,
And like,
my nigga though.
I think it's because of the Flash.
He not a young
I think
nigga.
because he did.
No, but he's one of the poster child
That nigga
children
like,
for
he
young
like
niggas.
he like a year and something away from 30.
Right, but he's a poster child for the young niggas right now. That's Dirt. He is a god MC in that lane right now.
Ain't nothing God about that MC.
I'm not saying it. I'm saying
I'm saying ain't nothing.
we know that these guys reach certain pinnacles, right? And Dirk happens to be one of them guys sitting on top of his mountain. You know what I'm saying? So he's on top of a drill mountain. Niggas who in the drill world is like, I gotta get to this nigga over there and do the feature with this nigga before I die, like kind of thing. You see what I'm saying? Like niggas our age is still saying that about Jay-Z. Like I still got my J feature. You ain't never get your J feature, my nigga, if it ain't happened by now. So that's who Dirk is to these young niggas, man. He's the
I don't think
rap
niggas give
guy.
a fuck about getting no Jay-Z features. I don't think niggas give a fuck about none of that type of shit.
I heard
I'm
so
saying-
many niggas say
I'm
that
saying-
they was getting they wanted a Jay-Z feature. I said out of our era. I'm not talking about these young niggas. These young niggas gonna walk past Jay like you walk that nigga walk past you was like,
I'm not talking about.
fuck you,
I'm not
nigga.
I'm not talking about that, and I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the vibration coming out of the fucking culture.
Nigga,
and it's spilling over into real life that it's doing. You
it's
see what I'm saying?
not spilling. It is already spoiled. Like it's been there. Niggas been on this.
That don't mean
type
that
of
shit
time.
is acceptable.
Who said it? I don't think it's ever been acceptable. But there has always been a Yummy sample for even before Yummy. There's always been a young gang nigga who gonna go out there and do it. And if he had a microphone, he would have told a story. There's always been them young niggas.
That shit ignorant as hell. I just don't see the point of perpetuating the ignorance, even if you're not participating in the ignorance. And that's what labels do. That's what motherfuckers that find themselves riding in the car. You know, sometimes you gotta be like, what am I listening to?
I definitely do that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
what am I? Because you putting that shit in you.
I definitely do that.
You put that
yeah.
kind of drive and ambition in yourself.
I find myself like I try. You know who made me do this, especially man, the kid that they said is the guy now in New York. Besides Pop Smoke, you know he passed away. What's that other guy's name? I don't even. That's how much I'm like so off of it. He got that song is a New York City remake with Alicia Keys, and then he's got to Say My Name with Beyonce. Basically, all he did was took drill music, took the '90s songs, and then put them in there so it give him some type of leg to stand on as far as having an older crowd and younger crowd. What's his name again? He's got I guess braids as well. I forgot his name. Long story short, the nigga not a good rapper. I tried to listen to his album, and I just was like, I'm about to like go. I feel like I'm gonna get a headache or something like that.
And I understand that because that shit don't be for us. But I'm just saying, at least make your shit that you putting out there to the masses
But he's down there
something
32.
that these motherfuckers can elevate from.
Yeah, we ain't.
Like, what's the point of getting money if you're not? Well, you gonna make money by drilling every album?
Negativity spreads faster. Negativity has always been that thing that's
I understand all that. I'm talking about motherfuckers being adults, though.
right. But these adults
talking about
know that if they want their agenda to sell, they got to put out the negative
I'm talking about the motherfuckers
byproduct
that
of
don't
the
want the goddamn agenda.
nigga.
I'm talking about the niggas that don't want the agenda.
It gotta be up to them.
Everybody ain't running around wanting the motherfuckers.
Hey, don't they say you gotta be the change you want to see?
Motherfuckers that don't want the agenda is the change, but they gotta start chopping and cutting into their goddamn kids.
Of course. I'm not saying that that's
Like
not
I
it.
said, these motherfuckers run around with designer. These niggas not no hobo ass kids. Somebody buying these kids something, and then they go shoot the goddamn gas station up. You send them for gas.
Man, these parents want to be it still. They want to be their kids' friends, and they're not really understanding what these kids is really into. Just like when we was younger, it's the same way.
Nah, hell nah. Our parents understood and they was whooping asses. These motherfuckers is jumping in they whips. They got motherfucking Hemis. How you in high school? You got a goddamn scat pack. Your parents ain't help you buy it.
They learn how to crack that code.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody need to crack their head.
Man, just like niggas
Flat out.
was whipping and then going to
They
school
want
the
to
next
die
day.
anyway, so you might as well beat them.
Just like
Maybe they,
niggas,
you know what I'm saying?
just like niggas was selling dope and then going to school and having it their way. It's the same concept. It's just a different game.
It ain't no game. That's killing. This is killing.
Yeah, but
That's
they
not
call
no
it. They
game.
still call it all a game though. It's a dope game. It's the game, the gun, the arms game, all of that. This is
Yeah,
all
dope
the
is
same
the
shit, different.
It's just a different.
Yeah, it's a different time. That's just the same thing that's going on. Nothing ever changes under the sun. The people do.
Man, that changed. It ain't even the same substances. The fuck.
But when you put the same ingredients into something different, you're gonna get something that looks similar to what you just saw.
Hip hop only been going on for 40 years. This is 40 years of ignorance.
Exactly.
This ain't no that's always was happening. This is 40 years of ignorance. Motherfuckers don't have to keep buying into the ignorance.
But that's what they keep doing unless they want to see the change themselves. They gotta be that. Other than that, you're gonna keep letting these.
I don't even think that
These
a lot
video
of, I don't think a lot
games,
of black
radio-
folks really support hip hop like that for real. I don't think it's a black supported art no more like that.
That's a hard bargain to drive.
How? I know a lot of black folks don't listen to rap.
That's a hard one. I don't think that it's a lot of them that do. It's just crazy how a lot of kids either want to be hip hop artists, but one thing I do know is when you show up to them shows, it's mostly white, and so the whites are buying majority of all rap. It seems like most all music for that matter, except for shit like Caribbean music and all that kind of stuff right there. But when it comes to American rap or American music, so to speak, white people are the biggest consumers of that, and the shows will tell you that same story. It reflects.
So it's no coincidence that is music that is destructive to black people, even to the artist itself when they get the spiraling out of control. White folks love to see a good spiral out of control too.
Mm-hmm.
So if you continue to want to be the focal point of disaster for the entertainment of white people, you have something truly wrong with yourself.
Yeah, but I don't think most of these people really realize that that's what they do.
I think a lot of motherfuckers realize that shit. I don't think, like I said, I don't think hip hop, like, I don't know, drill music, is that hip hop?
Yeah, it's a part of it. It's definitely a baby of hip hop.
Yeah, that shit crazy. That shit crazy.
Just like our forefathers before us said, I don't agree with that shit. I don't like that shit. I'm the same way with drill. To me, it gives me a headache. I don't like it. I don't like what it represents, stands for, any of that. Just like before that, the old heads have said, I don't like hip hop because I don't like the shit that it stands for.
Lil Nas X hip hop?
Of course it is. That's part of hip hop.
Hip hop
Hip-hop
is pop culture.
There go your answer right there.
So
The irony is his hit is a country song.
and then you got the Tekashis that do numbers. Is Gunna doing numbers still?
I don't know. I ain't even checked into Gunna's. I've never even really listened to Gunna, period. Before all of this.
Nah, yeah. I was tired as hell listening to Pusha P.
I wasn't
on the radio, killing me every fucking day.
And my favorite song by that Thug was on probably was with T.I.
There was a lot of songs I like.
Unanimous,
Thug, actually, you know, when I be riding around now and shit be coming on, like, damn, I didn't know Young Thug was on this shit. Like, it'd be some shit with him and Nip, or some shit with.
What's that song with him and T.I. man? I love that shit. Him and I think.
If it ain't about the money.
That song, I don't know. That shit give me the chills. I like that song.
Yeah, man. Speaking of tip, I seen Dro doing an interview on Vlad saying that you know, he met T.I. at 16.
Okay.
You know, they really come from that, and they had shootouts with niggas. You know, so I guess T.I. really was doing that shit. But why did you want to keep doing that type of shit? It's crazy. I don't think he was doing that energy. I ain't saying the actual act of, you know what I'm saying, doing that type of shit, but the energy was the same.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's another thing, like, man, he ain't spiraled, but that nigga lost his momentum. He ain't doing his thing like he used to.
T.I.?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is, to be honest with you, he was going to go out either gracefully or he was going to go out the way he's going out right now, or it could have been a lot more bumpier for him. I don't think that him in his age, I would call that, his big age, would have had the same kind of comfort of going out with the red carpet and the curtain call unless he didn't have the snitching jacket, because he had the tip thing that made him questionable. Then you had other people in the industry who knew the real about him, and then this comes out right here. T.I. was gonna go out this way, period. You know what I'm saying? I think he should just shut up.
Yeah, he fizzled.
Yeah.
He fizzled my nizzle.
He fizzled
man.
P.
He fizzled my nizzle, man.
Fizzle P.
Yeah, man. So, you got anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to one of the things that you just got done saying, man. Y'all too old out there to be sitting there saying I got the job, man. So just shut that up and just keep going to work and then retire one day.
Invest your money in something.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Do something.
And then to all you young kids out there, man, don't sit there and say I'm gonna fuck my credit up right now, then I might be rich tomorrow, because you might not ever become rich. So unless you got a program together that's guaranteed your richness, your wealth, then you talking something different. But other than that, ain't nobody gonna tell you how to get rich, nigga. I'm out of here.
Peace.